Hi everyone. We're going to start with grade 8 maths. Hope you all are good. So we are going to start with grade 8 maths. So you can find these lessons on aplusstudents.com. Find these lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in using your email address and password provided by the administration. And then you have to select math as a subject. Then you have to scroll down to grade 8 maths. And we are on the very first chapter, that is number theory. So we're going to start with the topic that is GCF, greatest common factor. So please grab a notebook and pencil so that you can note down important points on your notebook. So start with the lesson that is greatest common factor. Okay. So first we are going to see what is greatest common factor. What do you know about greatest common factor? You already did these topics in the previous grades. So what do you know about greatest common factor? Let me write down the definition for the greatest common factor. So GCF is the greatest whole number is the greatest whole number that is a factor of each of two or more numbers. Okay, so what is GCF? GCF is the greatest whole number that is factor of each of two numbers. We have to find the greatest factor of both the numbers. Let's start with an example. So the example is write the GCF of 12 and 15. Okay, so for GCF, we have to write the prime factors of every number. So let's write down the prime factors of 5. Prime factors of 12. Okay, do you know how to find the prime factors? If you have any problem finding prime factors, you can go to previous grades. You have that topic there, or you can search the channel. You have this on the channel. So let's start with the prime factors. I think it's in grade 6. So for the prime factor, you have to divide the number by the smallest prime number. So the smallest prime number that can divide 12 is 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. Again, you have to divide this number by the smallest prime number, that is 3. 2 divided by 6 is 3. Again, you can divide the number repeatedly until you get the quotient 1. Got it? So divide the 3 by the smallest prime number, that is 3. So 3 divides 3 is 1. Now you have 1. You can stop here. These numbers are their prime factors. Got it? So the prime factors of 12 are 2 times 2 times 3. Got it? Now you have to write the prime factors of 15. So the prime factor 15 are, you have to divide 15 by the smallest prime number, that is 3. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now you have to write this number, you have to divide this number by the smallest prime number. So you, that smallest prime number that can divide 5 is 5. So it would be then 1. So this is the prime factors of 15. That would be 5 times 3. Got it? So for GCF, you have to look for the common factors. So the common factors are 3. This is the only number that is common. So the GCF of 12 and 15 is 3. Got it? So what you have to do to find the prime factors, you have to write the prime factors of every number. The prime factors of the 12 are 2 times 2 times 3, and the prime factors of 15 are 5 times 3. So the greatest common factor is 3. So 3 is the GCF of 12 and 15. If you have any problem finding prime factors, you can go to grade 6 maths. You can find this lesson there. Do the practice questions from the prime factors and then you can do the lesson GCF. Got it? Okay, let's do another example. The next one is write down the prime factors of 20 and 16. Right? What is the GCF of 20 and 16? Okay, so for GCF, you have to write the prime factors of 20 and 16. So let's start writing prime factors of 20. So the prime factors of 20 are 2 times 2 times 5. And then the prime factors of 16 are 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Got it? So the prime factors are, the common factors are 2 times 2. So the GCF is 2 times 2, that is 4. 4 is the greatest number that can divide both the numbers. Got it? So the greatest factor of 16 and 20 is 4. Got it? On the top right corner, you have a test button. So just click on the test button so that we can do practice questions. Are you following the instructions? Are you on the test? Okay. The first one is, what is the greatest common factor of 12 and 4? So for the greatest common factor, you have to write the prime factors of the given numbers. So let's write down the prime factors of 12 and the prime factors of 4. The prime factors of the 12 are 2 times 2 times 3, and the prime factors of 4 are 2 times 2. You have to look for the common factors. So the common factors are 2 times 2. These are the common factors. 2 times 2 makes 4. So the GCF of 12 and 4 is 4. Got it? You are given 4 of the options: 12, 6, 2 and 4. Select the correct option. 4 is the correct one and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, what is the GCF of 14 and 7? Okay, so write down the prime factors of both the numbers. So the prime factors of 14 are Prime factors of 14, and then you have to write the prime factors of 7. So prime factors of 14 are 2 times 7, and the prime factors of 7 are 1 times 7. So the GCF is, you have to look for the common factor. The common factor is 7. So the GCF of both the numbers is 7. Got it? So select the correct option. You are given 4 of them. They are 14, 7, 6, and 28. So 7 is the correct option. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. The next one is, what is the greatest common factor of 7 and 5? Do you know the answer? You are given 4 of the options: 7, 5, 1, and 3. Which is the correct option? 1 is the correct option. Look how. Write the prime factors of both the numbers. For 5, they are 1 times 5, and for 7, they are 1 times 7. So you have the only common number, that is 1. So the GCF is 1, because why the greatest common factor is 1? Because both the numbers are the prime numbers. So prime numbers don't have any common number. So that's why their GCF is 1. Got it? Okay. The next one is, write the GCF of 12 and 15. Write the GCF of 12 and 15. Write the prime factors of 12 and the prime factors of 15. Okay, for 12 they are 2 times 2 times 3, and for the 15 they are 5 times 3. So the GCF is, yes, it is 3. The GCF is 3. So the GCF of 12 and 15 is 3. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today or the right after the session. I'm moving on to the next lesson. Just click on the back button so that you can on the next lesson. Also, you can find these lessons on grade 8 maths. Just go to aplusstudents.com. Then you can select log in using your email address and password provided by the administration. Then you can select math as a subject. Scroll down to grade 8 maths. There you can find the first chapter, that is number theory, and on the number theory you have to scroll down to the lesson, that is LCM, lowest common factor, multiple, lowest common multiple. Let's start with the next lesson, that is LCM, lowest common multiple. Okay, I'm going to write down the definition of the LCM. Make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down these important things. Got it? So the LCM is the least whole number that is the multiple of each of two or more numbers. Okay, let's start with an example. Okay, the example is, what is the least common multiple of 10 and 7? Okay, for the LCM, you also have to write down the prime factors of both the numbers. So let's start writing the prime factors of both the numbers. So the prime factors of 10 is 2 times 5, and for the 7 they are 1 times 7. So for the LCM, what you have to do, you have to repeat each prime factor the greatest number of times it appears in the factorization. Repeat all the prime factors. The prime factors here are 2, 5, 7 and 1. So you have to find the LCM, or either you can say you have to multiply the common multiples and the non-common multiples. So here you don't have any common multiples, so just multiply all the prime numbers and you'll get your LCM. 7 times 5 is 30 and 30 times 2 is 70. So the LCM for 10 and 7 is 70. Got it? Let's do another example. What is the LCM of 12 and 4? Okay, write the prime factors of both the numbers. So the prime factors of 12 are 2 times 2 times 3, 2 times 3 is 4. Yes. And the prime factors of 4 are 2 times 2. Got it? Okay, you have to write the LCM. Now see, here you have the common factors. They are this one, 2 times 2. So you have, for LCM, you have to multiply the common multiples and the non-common multiples. So 2 times 2 is a common multiple and the non-common multiple is just 3. So just multiply all the non-common and non-common multiples. Got it? 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 3 is 12. So the LCM for 12 and 4 is 12. Got it? So on the top right corner, you have a test button. Just click on the test button and let's do test questions. Are you on the test? Are you following the instructions? Okay. The first one is, what is the LCM of 10 and 5? Okay, write down the prime factors of both the numbers. So prime factors of 10 and the prime factors of 5. So the prime factors of the 10 are 2 times 5 and the prime factors of 5 is 1 times 5. Got it? So you have to find the LCM. So for the LCM you have to do common multiples and the non-common multiples. So you have only one common multiple, that is 5, and the non-common multiples are 2 times 1. So just multiply all the numbers. 5 times 2 is 10. So the LCM for 10 and 5 is 10. Select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, what is the least common multiple of 6 and 12? Okay, write the prime factors of 6 and the prime factors of 12. So for 6 they are 2 times 3, and for 12 they are 2 times 2 times 3. So for the LCM we need to find the common multiples and the non-common multiples. So look, 2 times 3 is common. So the common multiples are 2 times 3, and we have only one non-common multiple, that is 3. So you can multiply them for the LCM. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. Got it? Okay, the next one is, what is the least common multiple of 12 and 8? Okay, write down the prime factors for both the numbers. So prime factors of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3, and the prime factors of 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. So for LCM we need to find the common multiples times the non-common multiples. 2 times 2 they are common, and the non-common multiples are the other two numbers, they are 3 times 2. So just multiply all the numbers. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 3 is 24. Got it? Select the correct option and then click on the OK button. So you can complete the lesson by yourself later today or right after this session. I'm just moving on to the next lesson. So just click on the back button so that we can on the next lesson. The next, also you can find these lessons on A Plus website. Just log in using your email address and password provided by the administration. Then select math as a subject. Scroll down to grade 8. Then click on view all lessons. And we are on the first chapter, number theory. Click on the continue button and scroll down. Find the lesson, that is GCF and LCM in word problems. Okay, so let's start with the word problems. Okay, here's the topic, GCF and LCM in word problems. So we already know how to find GCF and word problems. So let's start with the test questions because you know how to find them. Okay, the first one is a club has 18 girls and 2 boys as members. The president wants to break the club into groups with each group containing the same combination of girls and boys. The president also wants to make sure that no one is left out. What is the greatest number of group that president can make? So you have to find the LCM or GCF. That's the only point you need to understand with this one. Got it? Greatest number means you always, whenever you have a greatest is GCF, you always have to find the GCF of the given number. Got it? Given numbers. So the numbers are 18 and 2. Just find the greatest common factor of 18 and 2. Got it? So actually we have to find the GCF of 18, and that's the only point you need to understand with the word problems. So you have to write the prime factors of 18, and then you have to write the prime factors of 2. So the prime factors of 18 are 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, and the prime factor of the 2 is 2 times 1. So for GCF you just need to find the common multiple. So the common multiple is just the 2. So that the GCF of both the numbers is 2. Got it? GCF of 18 and 2 is 2. So that means the president can make 2 groups. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Monroe Vitamin Shop sold equal quantities of vitamin A and vitamin D supplements this morning. Even though the vitamin A supplements come in pack of 12 and vitamin D supplements comes in pack of 5, what is the smallest number of each type that the store could have sold? Okay, is it GCF or LCM? It is LCM because you need to find the smallest number. So you have to find the least common multiple. Got it? So you have to find the least common multiple of 12 and 5. LCM of 12 and 5. Okay, so write the no, sorry, prime factors. Prime factors of 12 and 5. So prime factors of 12 and the prime factors of 5. So the prime factors of the 12 are 2 times 2 times 3, and the prime factor of 5 is 1 times 5. So for the LCM, we have to look for the common and non-common multiples. We don't have any common multiple here. So just write the non-common multiples. Non-common. Or either you can say you have 1 as a common factor because every 1 is the factor of every number. So the common factor is just 1, and the other rest of the numbers are non-common multiples. Write the non-common multiples as it is, multiply them, and you can find your answer. 5 times 3 is 15, 15 times 2 is 30, and 30 times 2 is 60. So the least common multiple for 12 and 5 is 60. Got it? So the so that means they can make the smallest number of each type the store could have sold is 60 supplements. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Dave is thinking of a number that is divisible both 3 and 11. What is the smallest possible number that Dave could be thinking of? So what do you have to find? Yes, it is LCM because you need to find the smallest number. So just find the LCM of 3 and 11. Got it? Find the LCM of 3 and 11. Okay, so write the prime factors of 3 and the prime factors of 11. The prime factors of 3 are 1 times 3 and the prime factors of 11 is 1 times 11. So for LCM, you have to multiply the common factors and the non-common factors. So you have only one common factor, that is 1. Common multiples actually, not factors. So the common multiple is 1 and the non-common multiples are 3 times 11. So 11 times 3 is 33. That means the LCM of 3 and 11 is 33. So that means 33 is the number that can be divisible by both 3 and 11. Got it? So select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Got it? So you can complete the test by yourself later today. I'm moving on to the next lesson. Just click on the back button so that we can on the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is classifying numbers. Okay, so basically we have different types of numbers. We have the natural numbers, the whole numbers. So we have to just classify which number is it. Let's start with an example. The first one is 10.22 a whole number? So actually we need to see if the given number is the whole number. So the whole numbers are the counting numbers. Like you can write the whole numbers are 0, 1, 2. They are without the decimal point. Got it? You can either say whole numbers don't have the decimal portion. So the whole numbers are the complete numbers without the decimal portion. So is it the whole number? No, the whole numbers don't have the decimal point. Got it? So this is not the whole number. Got it? Okay, then you have the natural numbers. So the natural numbers are also the counting numbers, but 0 is not a natural number. You don't have 0 in the natural numbers. Got it? So the next one is 1 by 7 a natural number? So the natural number starts from 1. They are also the whole numbers, but they starts from 1. 1, 2, 3. They don't have decimal portion. When you divide 1 by 7, it's 0 point something. So decimal in natural numbers, you don't have decimal point. So 1 by 7 is no, it is not a natural number. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. Just click on the test button. Okay, the first one is square root 6 an integer? Yes or no? No. Why? Because the integers are either positive and negative whole numbers, like they are +1, +2, +3. They also don't have the decimal points. They are positive and negative whole numbers. Got it? They are the integers. You can note down these important points in your notebook. We have done three. So far we have done three of the type of numbers. One of them is integer. Integer is the whole numbers. Whole number means they don't have decimal portion. They are positive and negative numbers. You can say positive and negative whole numbers. Got it? Then we have done natural numbers, and one more type we just did. Natural numbers are the natural numbers are the whole numbers, but they are without zero. Also, they don't have decimal point. Got it? And yes, we did the whole number. So the whole number starts from the zero. The only difference between the whole numbers and the natural number is zero is not a natural number. Zero is just a whole number. Got it? Okay. So move on to the next question. The next one is, which of the following is not a natural number? -15, -15, -6, the square root 7, and 4. Which of them is not a natural number? Do you know the answer? Which one is it? It is square root 7. Square root 7 is not a natural number. Why? The -15 is integer. -6 is also an integer. 4 is a whole number. But if when you calculate the value of square root from the calculator, it is the decimal number. The natural numbers are the whole numbers. Got it? Not they don't have decimal point. So square root 7 is not a natural number. Got it? Select the correct option and move on to the next question, please. Okay, the next number is, which of the following does not describe the number 6? Okay, let me go to page 3. Okay, then which of the following does not describe the number 6? Irrational, rational, whole number, and real number. So, which is the correct option? Irrational only. Why? Because 6 is a real number, 6 is a whole number, and also one more thing with the new thing is here rational numbers. Rational numbers are the numbers that can be written in the form of a and b. Rational numbers are the numbers that can be written in the form of a by b, that can be written in a by b form. So yes, we can write 6 as 6 by 1. So 6, you can say 6 is a rational number. So the only thing is irrational number. We cannot write 6 as an irrational number. So the correct option is irrational number. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is which of the following are irrational numbers? So, which of them is irrational? So, pi is the irrational number because we can 10 is rational, 10 is rational number, you can write 10 by 1. 8 is also a rational, 8 is also a rational number, you can write 8 by 1, and 3 by 4 is a rational number. So you just pi is an irrational number. Got it? Okay, the next one is negative 9 a real number? Yes or no? Yes, it is because the real numbers are positive and negative. So the real, yes, negative 9 is a real number. Got it? Okay, okay, the next one is what is the number 1 by 2? Integer, natural number, irrational number, or rational number? It is rational number because it is written in the form a by b. So it is the rational number. Got it? Okay, the next one is which of the following is a natural number? 5, negative 7, pi, or square root 6? Which one? It is 5 because the natural numbers don't have the decimal portion. Also, they don't have any negative or positive sign, so 5 is a natural number. Which of the following is an integer? Integers are the numbers with the negative and positive sign. So negative 4 is an integer, or they don't have the decimal portion. So rest of the three has the decimal portion. So only negative 4 is an integer. Got it? Okay, which of the following describes 2 by 3? Which number is it? Rational number, whole number, natural number, or integer? It is rational number because it can be written in the form a by b. Got it? Okay, so that's all for today. We did 4 of the lessons today. You can find these lessons on aplusstudents.com. Then you have to log in using your email address and password. Then you have to select math as a subject. You have to scroll down to grade 8. We are on the very first chapter, that is number theory. We did 4 of the lessons today. They are prime factorization, greatest common factor GCF, lowest common factor LCM, and then classifying numbers. So you can complete the test of all these topics before the next class. Also, if you have any problem with these questions, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from 5 to 9 and from Monday to Friday. Got it? That's all for today. Thank you. Bye.